Well, hey,
Yeah,
Bruce,
because
I want to get your take and Rick's take because we've talked about it briefly, but we never really talked about it in great detail. Late 80s, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, two of the Four Horsemen, jumped from Jim Crockett Promotions over to the WWF. And Rick maybe had kicked around the idea of coming up, and it got further along, I think, than a lot of people realize. Rick, how did that go from your end? And Bruce, what were the plans had Rick actually made the jump?
well, no, actually, the opportunity was afforded to me before, but it's one of those things that just hit and miss where they were done. I mean, here's the deal: I was making a lot of money. The Road Warriors were Arn and Tully, who carried the Road Warriors, were making half. Said, we can't do it. And I used to go to Jimmy because we just had such a close bond. I said, Jimmy, you got to pay these guys more. And he goes, I mean, it's a combination of things. I don't want to, tell stories that are, I can't be validated, but they just thought they were indispensable, which they weren't, and they found out. And they went up there and had a great run. Bobby Heenan as a manager, and had great matches. And they were on that show you guys Bruce had on Saturday night with Ebersol. What was it?
Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, and they wrestled Sean and Marty Jannetty one night and stole the show. I mean, it was fabulous. I'm watching that thinking, God, that's so damn cool. I need to be there. But ultimately, I went later on, and that show wasn't on when I got there. But I mean, they had a great run and they made more money. But as insensitive as the business is, they probably worked harder up there than they were working for Crockett because you guys traveled, all over the place.
Yes, we did, and they did. But it was, like you said, different time, different place. I think Arn and Tully is a team coming in. Both great individually, and they were tremendous as a team, and they did do well. They did good with the package with Bobby Heenan as the Brainbusters.
Yep.
And again, it's all timing, and there were instances that we wanted to bring you in. One was SummerSlam 1988.
Yep.
And everything just timing. It kind of fell through. And
what would the plan have been?
I was going to wrestle Savage, but I just couldn't. I got myself caught. I mean, it kept me up for 3 days. I just couldn't get myself to leave the NWA. It's not because I didn't want to go. It's just that you've been somewhere so long, and especially after being the champion, when the championship meant something, I just couldn't get myself to go. And ultimately, along came Jim Herd, and it forced me to go, and it was the best experience of my life. And then along came Eric, who I get along with now, but I mean, you can look at the history of that relationship and the difference in pay between me and the guys that I put over. And I went back again, thank God, and spent time with Bruce. When Bruce left, Bruce came and went. Bruce was like Paul Dangerously.
Easy.
They came and went back and forth. They were in a need to know basis. God, I loved it.